For the ground, I know I'm on man. At my 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. World inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding, kidding. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Wait, tell me what to do.
Good morning, guys. Yes, sir. Sorry I'm a bit late. I forgot to do something. Let's see if we're systems go. Are we systems go? There we are. Yes, sir. Hope we're well. Happy Friday, all. It was an interesting week because we had new month start. We had a bank holiday, I think was Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we didn't get a full week of trading here. And now we're on Friday. Today we have NFP, very important for gold. Sorry, I'm just trying to get all set up here. Give me a sec. All right. Yeah, so we have NFP for gold today, which is interesting. And important indeed. It's very, very important. So I expect gold to make some big moves today, that's for sure, in NFP. And yeah, let's go have a look at the charts. Without further ado, look at GJ first as always. So daily time frame here. Interesting daily close. Still closing bullish. So yesterday we were closing bearish. Today we're closing bullish. If we can break above these highs, we could possibly see some nice continuation in that. For instance, here, if we can break above these highs, it is a little bit messy. I do agree with that. But you know, there potentially could be, you know, Friday can bring some heavy volume here, especially if we start breaking these highs. Easily fill this wick and continue to this target that I've been having at 164. Well, 164.500 is going to be the first target here. So I'm going to clone this and make it 164.500. So let's see if we get that volume there. I'm bullish today, 4-hour bullish, previous 4-hour bullish, previous daily bullish, bias is bullish, very, very simple. And yeah, 1 hour is approaching this resistance here, so we're going to mark this as 1 hour resistance. Going to make it a full line here. If we can close above here, might be good for buys. 1 hour resistance. See the 30 is a clean range to that side. 15-minute is almost closing above. I do want the 15-minute at least to close above that hour zone here. And this could potentially, this is like the same spot we were yesterday when we were taking the same trade. This closes in 6 minutes here. 10 pips to the top of the range and then potentially some fat continuation. Yeah, it's an interesting spot here. I do like how that 5-minute has closed. I'll probably wait for this 15, see what it does at this 1 hour resistance. Yeah, this is pushing now. Do I want to take a trade right off the rip? Let's see. Broke 4-hour highs now. Yeah, some volume coming in here. 41 seconds for this 5-minute to close. That is a nice 5-minute closure here. Yeah, let's see. 5 minutes for this one to close. Do I want to wait for that? Or do we want to go right off the rip here? Let's have a look-see, shall we? See how this closes. Maybe break of the high could be an option. Yeah, so I need this. I can't buy right up here. This is too big. Yeah, this is just pushing no top wick. If this is no top wick, then I'm not taking it. Yeah, no top wick, no trade. No top wick on this 5. I'm not taking a trade here. Even on my broker, it has no top wick. I'm going to wait for this 15-minute close. If this 15-minute close can just close above here, then I'll probably take a buy on that to tap into this resistance and potentially continue. And that will be the plan, right? So, yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about daily high because I want to trade to the daily high, right? You shouldn't be worried about the daily high. You want to trade to it. So that's what I'm looking at. Otherwise, it's just too early for me to enter. Just got to the charts and price is already pushing like this. This is no top wick and that's not in my rules because it makes the trade 50-50. Yeah, 50% chance it goes up, 50% chance it rejects. If this just goes without me, then I'll happily take another bullet, you know, and wait for better setups. every week, every day since the beginning of the week, we've seen these kind of pushes up, and then all it's done is that rejected, and then later on we've had opportunity to get in anyway. So I'm not too worried about it, but I do need to start cleaning some of these zones. That can go, bye-bye. That can go like that, and yeah, now we're good. So yeah, for gold today so we can have an analysis on gold here. What are they expecting? So they're expecting, so last was May actual forecast, so it came back better than forecasted, and now they're expecting it to come the same. So I do think possibly it will come back as expected. If jobs have gone up, then we can see. So let's go back to May. What was it? May 5, right? So let's go back to May 5 and see what happened at May 5, right? May, no, that's wrong. Why is that May? Yeah, why we gone back to May? There we go. May 5th. Take me to May 5th. May 8, 7, 6, May 5. Alright, so this is May 5. This is, wow. So this is what NFP did on May 5. It came out better than expected and gold pushed down. Because that, you know, indicates that less of needing for hikes of interest rates here. And very interesting, we were at highs here. Now, if we skip to where we are here, we are trading at this type of point here. So we're not in ultimate market highs, but if we look at weekly candle, previous has closed bearish and we're still respecting the weekly high. So at any time, this weekly candle can flip here. It is definitely possible because previous weekly has closed bearish. If we look at the daily time frame, this does look good, but until we break this weekly high, I don't see continuation here. So for news, if we do end up creating a 4-hour resistance here and we reject the top of the range, I don't see why news doesn't do this and come back down maybe and retest bottom of the range before continuing up. I really think that that's a possibility here for news. And yeah, so for me on news, if it does come back as expected, then probably we see a short-term dump, maybe not as big as the last one, but you know, this could continue a downwards trend and it could potentially flip the weekly. So keep that in mind. We could see that, but for that to happen, we need to see this 4-hour now close bearish in 3 hours. If this 4-hour starts to close above the previous weekly high around here, then I expect news possibly to give us more continuation and maybe fill up into here. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. As for trading gold right now, it's very inconsistent leading up to NFP and FOMC. It's not FOMC today, but just in general. So buying at the highs here is not going to be a good idea. The only way you can get into gold trade is looking for pullbacks to continue bullish. That's the best way to take gold. As for GJ now, we have a closure here in a minute or so. This is why I don't like taking trades with no top wick, right? Because we get this rejection. This is not the best closure here, but it is a bullish closure above the range. Yeah, we probably need to see at least a next 5 minute, maybe breaking this. And we have to buy up here. That would be good confirmation. Put stop somewhere down here, 174.24, and target break even point will be the top of this range here. So we have 5-6 pips to get to break even, and then potential continuation is endless, right? Till 500 we could potentially reach. Yo, what's up? How's the morning? Morning. All good, thank you, brother. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the analysis, if you guys have any question about the plan, let me know. And yeah, let's see what happens here. Yeah, so maybe breaking this high could be an option here. Stop loss will be below 174. Just a bit early in this 15-minute candle here. But I do expect us to hold drawdown in this type of trade. We're kind of just relying on bias just to keep price moving. So yeah, let's see what happens with this. Yeah, so potentially breaking this high, I'm looking. Not the first break, maybe the second break. Give it a bit of a gap. So we'll see. So yeah, that's the first. I told you the second break. This is so typical. First break fails, second break. Right? So wait for the second break. If it re-breaks the high here, I'll probably take an entry. What is that price? Let me maybe leave a buy stop. $174,200. Yeah, so if it re-breaks this high, I'll take an entry. Yeah, and that'll be the trade. Pretty simple. Just got my first Forex account with MT4. Can someone give me the symbol for gold? You should know that, man. Come on. XAUUSD. So yeah, guys, 43 of us in here. 12 likes. If we can hit the likes, it really does help. Let's try get this up to at least 30 likes. So yeah. No, I'm just gonna enter at the break of this high. Once it breaks this high, that's my entry. If this 15-minute close is bearish, then this maybe, yeah, then we'll have to base the trade off the 1 hour and it will be the same trade, right? Same trade, same stop, same everything. Do you typically have multiple TPs or just one? I prefer to close all out at just one TP. Depends on where the trade is. For this type of trade, anything I can get, I'm going to be happy because we're buying high points here in the market, right? So we don't have, we don't know how far this can reach. Last time price was here was something like 2014 or something. So, yeah, here I'm going to take what I can get. But if we're at like an area where I could trade up to, so let's say here, then maybe I can close some here and try leave some to continue to run out of the range. So it's all dependent like that. So yeah, this is why you want to always give some space, and the re-break is why my entry was like this, so you don't get caught up in stuff like this. This is, you have to understand spread is a real thing in the market here, and you shouldn't be triggered on something like this, right? And that's why I said re-entry is always, the re-break is the one that you want to go on. This is typical, you know, this will trigger in a lot of people. A lot of people would have bought here and straight into drawdown. It's typical what you see on GJ here. That's why a lot of people lose on GJ. They're not patient enough. They think they're going to miss the move. But there's plenty of times that we've also not got our entry confirmation, and you guys can remember this who are in chat and have watched the streams. Sometimes price doesn't just give us an entry. It will push straight through our zone and keep going, right? And then what happens is that the same people who are like, last time GJ just broke through the zone and kept going, they try to take these type of buys when they see GJ start pushing, and then they get all messed up like this, right? Because this is the classic game that GJ plays, and it's why many people struggle on GJ, because you have to just be patient. Sometimes you're going to miss the move because it didn't follow your plan, but then you haven't missed anything because it was not in your plan, right? And you have to understand that. And this is where a lot of people lose on GJ, is because they don't focus on understanding exactly how it moves, right? That's a very important way that it moves, and they don't understand that. I just bought, bro. I didn't know about the secret. I took out 80% from my trade. Oh man, I told you at the re-break, I was very, very clear. I said re-break, right? This is not a break. This is, even on my broker, it didn't break the high, right? Look at this. This is 0.1 of a pip. It doesn't count. A real break is, you need to have something a lot more decent, right? Be patient. Even if you get triggered here, right? If you get triggered there on your broker, it doesn't matter, because if price doesn't reach somewhere up here or somewhere all the way up here, you would have not won the trade anyway. So just this small gap here is not going to make any difference. Are you going to provide us with a signal? Brother, if you were early to the stream, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. How many pips do I require? I don't mind, like, whatever the market can give me today. I know we have a resistance here, so I'm trading to this resistance and seeing what's happening. So I'm gonna trade up to this resistance and see what happens. If it starts rejecting it quickly and putting me in drawdown for too long, then maybe I'll look to manage the trade. But if nothing happens at this resistance and we just reject it and then start to break above, I will hold the trade and close when I'm happy with the profits. How many pips required for the break of the high? 1 pip to half a pip. You have to count for spread. So if your spread is 1 pip, you need to make sure that your entry is 1 pip above the high. Otherwise, you're going to be triggered just before it breaks the high. Like, let's say I'm going to place, this is the buy stop, right? I'm not going to place the buy stop like this. If I have 1 pip spread, right, I'm going to place it at 210 because 10, that's 1 pip. So my entry is going to be, I'll probably place it around 2 or 8 or something like that. Give it some space so that it doesn't get triggered too quickly. Because this is classic to see. There's even an LTA to the left. Yeah, there is. You can see it on the 4 hour. The next target is all the way up here, but that's a daily time frame. So it could take us days to reach there. Doesn't mean we have to reach there necessarily now. So this 15 minute, if this 15 minute can close doji, I'll still take the same entry. But if it closes strongly bearish, maybe I'll have to reconsider a different entry here. We should see how it is. Is the 1 hour closing now? Yeah, the 1 hour. Okay, so the 1 hour has to close above resistance. If the 1 hour does not close above resistance, then I don't think, then I'm not even gonna take the trade at the break of the high, because this would be something that's not in my plan because nothing closed above resistance, right? I would probably need to wait for another 15 minute to close above this resistance to get another entry. So you guys better hope that this 1 hour closes above resistance in 3 minutes so that we can get a trade. How are you doing tonight, brother? I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Come on, GJ, do it. Close above. We want some action here. We want some action. We want some action. Ugh. So yeah, rules to enter this trade is to wait for a close above here. If we don't close above this 1 hour resistance, then we're taking a trade that has negative impact on our profitability. Because we're basically taking a buy at where price has never closed above. Because if this candle can close above here in 1 minute, it will do what all of these candles could not do, which was close above. And that's where we get our probabilities, right? The plus probabilities to get a profitable trade. But it's not looking too likely at the moment. 56 seconds for some magic. Maybe this 1 minute does it. Come on. Big push. Close here. Yeah, that 15 minute doesn't count. It's only the first 15 minute. That's why we wanted to take it at the break of the high. The 30 minute has not closed above. So now we need to look, okay, what's the next closure? The next closure we have is the 30 and the 1 hour. So our trade has to be based off the 30 and 1 hour now, right? Because that's the next close we have. So this is going to close now and I'm going to explain everything to you. First of all, I need to delete my buy stop. So I'm going to delete this order here because now the trade is no longer valid. All right. So now let's have a look at what information we have. So we have the 1 hour candle closing bullish but below resistance. Not the best sign, right? We have the 30 minute again closing weak bullish below resistance. Not the best sign. 15 minute is also closing bearish, right, and created a resistance. Not the best sign for buys. So if we take, okay, does it make sense to take buys at the moment? No. The next place we can take buys is we need either the 15 minute to close above this resistance, or we need to see earliest is we force the 5 if there's a lot of volume coming in. If we see a lot of volume come in, maybe I can force the 5 minute, but I'm not too comfortable doing that. I rather see a 15 minute close. But if we see a lot of volume come in, that would be the only option I see. Right? if the 15-minute closes and you're in by the 15-minute, then you have to see if when the 30-minute closes, does it still make sense to be in the trade? Why are we placing the stop loss below here? Because we're looking to scalp, right? So there's no point. We have placing the stop loss here. Yes, you're right. You're right that safe stop loss is going to be below somewhere here. But we can just keep it here because we know anything breaking back into this range. So if we're taking entry here, first of all, anything closing in here, we're wrong. Anything closing below here, we also are wrong before it hits our stop loss. So we have a lot of barriers of protection before stop loss is hit. So there's no reason to run such a huge stop loss unless we're trying to get to a huge target. We're not trying to get to a huge target, right? We don't expect price. We can hold drawdown, no problem, but we don't expect price to, you know, pull all the way back and then pull like this and then continue. Because if it pulls all the way down to here, we got a bad entry anyways. This was not what we wanted. We're looking for an efficient move to get from point A to point B. What happened to the music? Does that make sense, man? So price looks like, you know, it's creating support above this range here. Right? It's creating support above this range here. So if we can start breaking above here, there possibly still could be opportunities. Especially if this 5-minute closes above. That will be the best. So yeah, now we need to be patient for our setup, but you know, it's almost there. It's almost there. If we pull back deeply, I could look for a setup like this. Pulls back here, creates support again, I can go back up to the top of the range. The next resistance is at 174.50. Do you think we should wait for price to break that resistance rather than at 174 170? No, you don't want to. Why would you wait for price to go all the way up there? You missed all of this. You missed all of this move. You never want to wait for price to come to a zone. You want to trade to the zone. Right? You want to trade to the zone. Don't let price just come to the zone. Yo, bro, have you taken trades today? Today, not yet. Yesterday, yes, we did. We did take a trade yesterday. GJ is playing in the range? Yes, it is. BU or GU? Yes, GU is in a very tight range. Yeah, if GU can close above this resistance, should be okay to continue up here. Oh, I get what you mean. This 15-minute one here? Yes. This one here, right? No, we still want to trade to that. Yeah, that could be an option to wait for a close above, but you're missing on potential, you know, 9 to 7 pips, right? If you're missing on 9 to 7 pips, that could be enough to make a decision, right? I don't want to buy the highs, like here, and then price starts pulling back and I have to hold drawdown, but my idea is still correct, right? Because technically, I'm still correct as long as it's respecting all of this range. So if I take an entry here, I have all of this to protect my trade. All of this here is to protect my trade. All of this here is where I can profit from, right? This is all profit area zone. This is all protection zone. And then all down here, this zone in here, right? This is all where I lose the trade, right? So this is all where the trade is going to be lost. Okay, this is where my trade is going to be protected. And this is where my trade is going to profit from, right? Did you take a trade on GJ or gold? We took it on GJ. Took it on GJ. Where's Crest? Crest is here. Are we looking for the continuation to crack 175? I don't know if we can do it by today, but that would be cool. I think first we need to reach 174,500. Then next stop is going to be 174,600. Then we can start thinking about 75. It's not going to be if it's a straight shot to 175, then we're going to make a lot of money today. But that doesn't happen, right? That doesn't happen a lot. But if it does happen, then yeah. I'm going to look at AU for you, alright? Damn, it's setting up nicely now. 4 hours, damn bullish. Daily is damn bullish. 1 hour is damn bullish. 30 minutes, damn bullish. And 15-minute, damn bullish. Anything closing above here in 5 minutes, go for it. Very, very simple. Just watch this zone, and then next, watch here. Yeah, see if you can get a close above this resistance. Yeah, you just need a strong close. At least for that to, even if it closes above this, with a wick, take it break of the wick. Straight to here, straight to that. GU, yeah, you missed the move in Asian session, but nothing in London. There's been nothing in London, brother. I took a trade at the bottom, but I closed at resistance. Could have held, bro. Why you close, man? Ask me. Re-enter again. If it closes above you, take a second entry. This is a juicy entry, this one here. Look at this, man. Oh, doesn't get easier, huh? Nice bottom wick, close above the range, break the high. Damn. Rocket. Juicy. Very juicy. Do you keep RR in mind, or does your bias outweigh? No, my win percentage outweighs my my what's this called? My RR. Because if you're winning your trades most of the time, then RR is irrelevant, right? Because you can adjust your stop loss. When I always take a trade, you can ask guys in chat, and if you join the streams more, you will understand. When I take a trade, I always have an area where I can just close the trade in minor loss. Right, I can maybe I intend to lose 15-16 pips, but I can close the trade at maybe minus 8 pip loss only, and then carry on. So I'm not technically always losing the whole amount. And on top of that, if the market only gives me 15 pips today, I'm gonna take 15 pips. I'm not gonna try hold a 30 pip trade because RR. Oh, I need to take a trade 1 to 3 RR. If I don't take 1 to 3 RR, it's not good. What type of mindset is that? Focus on what is the market going to give you. Because if we have a resistance here, and this is the next place that price could potentially reject, anywhere above there, we should be looking to take profits because we're getting extra. You know, that's the same type of concept we used yesterday, and we still end up, you know, in a profitable area, in a profitable position. So if you win most of the time, you don't have to worry about RR. You just take what the market gives you, and that's how you build a balance, right? But what I will say is, when you're taking and planning a trade, you should be at least getting to 1-to-1 risk to reward. You know, you shouldn't try to do less than that, right? What helped you with your patience? I struggle with that. What helped me with my patience is following my plan. Helping with my patience is following my plan. Apart from following my plan, understanding that at some point, maybe not now for you, you're not risking enough money. But when you risk enough money, you better damn be patient, because you're going to lose a lot of money if you don't. Right? And once you understand that, you either learn it the hard way by losing a lot of money, or what ends up happening is that you just understand that and be mature about the situation and understand this is not some child's game here. And just wait for your setups and be patient. That's how you build patience. Damn. Damn, it's not copying this. There we go. See crest chart. Oh, thank you very much. Stop is too big, man. You can just put stop below here, no problem. You know what I am. I like it though, I like it. But yeah, stop can just go below here. Here's a re-entry. Now you have another re-entry. So look to use some of this profits. Man's been profitable. Go and risk some of that profit. It's okay if you lose a little bit, brother. You have to always push it hard when you can do that. Push it hard and go risk some of that profit. And if this closes above, then go again. Give me 1 sec, I just have to go get some. I'm here, brother. I'm here. Don't worry. P break? No, it wasn't a P break. I just had to put something down. GU and GG move similar? Yeah, they do sometimes. They do definitely move similar. Alright, check this out. Some volume coming through here on the 15 minute. Still have this 5-minute resistance here. The earliest I'm gonna take a trade is if we get a close above this 5-minute resistance. That's the earliest. Otherwise, I need a 15-minute closing above this resistance. If we can get a 15-minute closing above this resistance, I'll give it a shot. Morning, is gold bullish? For the session, yes, it's bullish, but as I was saying, we're at very strong resistance here, right? We're at a very, very, very strong 4-hour resistance, right? 1 hour is also, you know, starting to reject this zone. So if this 4-hour, remember what I said, if this 4-hour can close bearish, you can see some downside here from this zone, you know? You can see some downside, especially if it closes bearish from here, then I expect news potentially to retrace some of this move. Why Forex over stocks? Because I don't want to trade options. And also, if I'm trading stocks, I mean, you trade options and futures on stocks mostly, but if you're trading indices like S&P and NASDAQ, you trade them during New York. So, and I don't trade New York. Still struggling at this 1 hour resistance. This seems to be the resistance of the day. Morning, morning. If you guys haven't already, 62 of us in here, 29 likes, you know the YouTube business. Just hit that like, would really appreciate it. Get it up to like 40 likes or something. Would you look at Lena USDT? I don't normally look at these crypto altcoins, but okay, just for you. Just for you. Yeah, this is a pump and dump. I expect this probably to push up, and then probably it's gonna probably eventually come down and base along here, unless I don't know anything about the protocol. You can't just trade altcoins on just basically technical analysis. You have to understand what is the project doing. I don't know anything about this project, and you have to see if there's hype. What is their marketing? Are they looking to push price? But obviously the move has been missed. You should have been in from these lows somewhere around here. You should have been in. This move has been missed. So yeah, I think this was a great target here, and until we close above here, I don't see this continuing above. I think it's probably gonna reject most likely, as all altcoins do. Kind of like this scenario, but a bigger one, right? Pump up, slowly come down. If it does come back down to here and you trust the project, then that would be a good buy zone. Do you think binary options trading are heavily manipulated? Binary options is gambling, brother. You're trying to bet on what price will do in a very short amount of time without using technical analysis. Binary options is just gambling. What do I do on weekends? I work on weekends. I work on weekends, and yeah. Nice, and thank you. Morning, Rory. Sent you a screenshot of a chart. What's your name on Discord so I know which one you are? I can have a look at that. What's your name on Discord? Oh, Slidey, the same. Oh, in DMs. Send it in the group, man. Send it in the group. I'm not gonna go open all my DMs now just to find it. Send it in the group, I'll have a look. Bro, please look at gold. We've been looking at gold all day, brother. All day. All morning, I've explained gold 3 times. I even explained today's NFP. I explained what I'm expecting for NFP. Alright. Just sent it? Sweet. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is smart money concepts, bro. I don't trade using smart money concepts. I've not seen success in trading smart money concepts. But if you look at this concept without smart money, right? We just take it very, very, very simply here. Price created a range. We have clean candles here to the left on the 5-minute. Price created support at the bottom of the range here and change structure towards the upside. We have an LTA here to fill. Price filled it. TP here. Once we closed above this range here, next target is this. Then ultimate target is all the way up here at this area here. So this is just price action, but way overcomplicated with all of this fair value gap and entry on order block and TP on order block and stuff like that. You don't need, this is, let me ask you this. Can you replicate this trade exactly the same or very similar again? Show me, take 5 screenshots now of the last 5 days and show me this trade being replicated 5 times. Because in hindsight, and that should be an easy task, because I can go here and show you 5 times price closing above the range and going to the next zone. Here's one, right? Let's look for, here's a bearish example, close below the range, go to the next zone. Here's another one, price close bullish above the range, going to the next zone. You see? So immediately I can look at it, right? And see exactly what it's doing. That's the beauty of price action. But that's just my opinion. If you're happy with smart money concepts, continue trading them. It's just what I've noticed and I'm sharing my experience. So we have 4 minutes for this candle to close here. I would like to see this candle close above the range. But if it starts breaking these highs, I might take half position entry as an aggressive entry, just not to miss the move, and enter the other half once we get the close. But hopefully it just messes around here for 3 minutes and we can have confirmation and then we can find a clear entry. So yeah, about 3 minutes till this candle closes. Let's see. US 30 broke below daily trend yesterday and it's still pushed up. I can't find an explanation. Can you please look at that? Yeah, we're just concentrating on GJ at the moment. Potential setup here, so I just want to focus on that at the moment. On Tradingview, do you manually add the key levels? Yes, I do manually add the key levels. Hopefully there's a thunderstorm. Yeah, I mean, you know, there won't be. This is just a close above the range. The one nice thing with this simulation session is you can skip this candle and you don't have to sit here watch paint dry for 1 minute waiting for something to happen. Previous candle close above the range is invalid because the 1 hour did not close above at that time. That time was a 1 hour close and it did not. The 30-minute also closed doji. So these candles were invalid because we were looking at it, and if you were there at the time, the 5-minute even closed without no top wick here and just pushed through, and I'm like, I'm not taking this trade, and then it just started going down. Downtown. Hopefully this 1 minute can do some business and actually close above. Come on, close above. We want to trade. This is also the 30-minute close. How's the 30-minute? Nah, that's not a good 30-minute look. That's a terrible looking 30-minute. Terrible looking 30-minute. What's this thunderstorm you guys keep mentioning? Blame Crest. Crest? See what you've started, man? Thunderstorm is just a funny name we gave a setup. Yeah, it's a funny name we gave a setup. Alright, this 15-minute closed like crap. This 30-minute closed even more like crap. Nothing's closing above the range. We need something to close above the range, or, as I said, minimum 5-minute closing above here. That's it. You have sells on GJ? Good luck for you, brother. Let's see what happens with your sells. At least you're selling the top of the range. If you are gonna sell, this is the right place to sell. But do I agree with selling today? Not really, no. If you're new to the stream, let me know in chat, say hello, ask me questions, no problem. And also leave a subscribe so you know when we go live. We're live Monday to Friday. So it would be worth subscribing so that you can join. And also press that bell so that you know when we go live. Very, very important. Yeah, I got a 2-pip stop loss. Not a good practice long term. I'm telling you from now, having a 2-pip stop loss with spread at 1 pip is not a good idea, brother, on GJ. It's not a good idea. How will gold be affected with news today? If I knew the exact answer, I would open a 100 lot and let news go in my favor, and I'd make a lot of money in that, for instance. But I can't tell exactly, but based on how it's setting up, is if this 4-hour closes bearish, I do think if this 4-hour closes bearish below this area here, I do think news, you can see news retrace some of this move. But if we start getting above here and we're seeing before news comes out, candles closing above here, maybe a quick wick down, and then we start continuing above here. But based on what happened last time, there was a heavy downside move, and we're at, remember, this weekly candle has not broken the previous weekly candle high, but we've broken the previous weekly candle low. So this could be a massive top wick on the weekly, and news could actually end up closing this weekly bearish or flipping the weekly, right? So if that ends up flipping the weekly, then that would be huge, right? We would see a massive move down here. And then this daily can reject this daily resistance here, reject this retest of this. Remember, this is where we broke out of. This could be a break and retest, and we could continue down like that. But if we start breaking the weekly high and closing 4-hour above here, then I'm not too sure what I can expect for news, if it will wick down to continue up or if it will just shoot up towards the upside. And that's where the inconsistency I have is. And that's why I don't trade news. Is the horizontal line? No, this line is a very crucial line. It's not at the top, but it's what we're rejecting on the 1 hour all morning. So if you watch the 5-minute, this is where all our rejections are coming from, where our current rejection is also coming from. That's why I'm keeping it in the same place. 30-minute is rejecting here. I just joined the winning team. Welcome, welcome. That's how it should be. Reversal trades are the best type of trade, usually with high RR, market reversal zone. Look for candle confirmation, close below EMA 8, and done. If it works for you, brother, I'm happy. But remember this, and I'll tell you this advice. You take this advice, non-financial of course, but you take this piece of information and you do what you want to do with it. And running a trading career by calling tops and calling bottoms is going to end very badly, very quickly. Right? And I would not recommend trying to find reversals in the market. Why are you trying to stop a moving train? And it's very easy. Maybe your strategy works, but check this out. If I go on the 4-hour time frame and we know GJ has been bullish, let me ask you this. Should we be finding a reversal in here? No. Bad idea. Easy move towards the upside. Then the trend changes bearish. Then look, boom, easy move towards the upside. Boom, easy move towards the upside. Why am I trying to fight this? Because if I just press buy and leave it, you'd be in profit. Why am I fighting this, trying to catch a reversal to the downside? I'm not going to stop this moving train. I'm going to move with it and catch my piece and leave. A, it increases your win rate. B, it increases... Because think about this. If you were trying to catch a reversal in this move here, you're trading from... Let's say this pullback here, you're trading from here to here. Trying to catch a reversal from here to here, what's the probability of you losing if you had to take buys? It's very low probability of you to lose because you have so much space for margin of error. Price kept pushing up. At some point, you have a lot of room to be correct here. But when you're trying just to catch the reversal, this is where you mess up. You lose here, then maybe you try go again here, you lose again. Then you finally get it correct. Then it pays you. But in the beginning, you could have just followed this and not wait for this. I don't need to wait for my setup. I can just trade what I see and adapt a plan for the day. All right. That's the key takeaway from that. Uh, 15 will be okay because it will be breaking the structure. So 15 will be fine as well. Do you have any video analyzing the instrument for the whole month? How to manage those levels as we progress? Yeah, that is in my full Forex course. In my full Forex course, if you go on YouTube and type full Forex course, you'll find it. Looks like we hit the 85 viewer resistance and now we're pulling back deep. We're pulling back deep on our viewer resistance. So hopefully this is a deep pullback for liquidity grab to push the viewers higher. This full Forex course here. This one. This one here. This will explain exactly step by step. You just need to check it. You just need to check the which timestamp. You need to raise up the resistance like that monkey. Oh look, it worked. We're up to 70 now. Like that monkey. But gonna place a buy on 66 views? Damn, already up in profit, man. Damn, now we're back to 66. Just rejected, man. The minute you place the entry, bro, the minute you place the entry, it rejected. Market makers are watching you. Okay, let me ask chat. Anton here, and Anton, don't get pissed. We're not arguing with you. There's no right or wrong in the markets. If you make money, that's good, bro. You're doing better than anyone else. But listen to this. I want to see what people are thinking. Do you think more setups equals more money? Let's see the answers in chat. Does more setups equal more money? Let's see what you guys are thinking in the chat. Nope. I agree with the first answer. Let's see some more people. More risk. There we go. Nope. Yes. For me, more setups, more stress. Yes. There we go. Exactly. Good. Exactly. So I always say this. Yes. 3 setups to the max. Exactly. So I always say this is all good answers. And I always say this, Anton, brother. What I say is, why not have a setup that is a very high probability? And instead of taking more setups, just risk more on that particular setup. So maybe through the day, you risk $200 in the whole day. Instead of doing $50 per trade and taking maybe 5 trades, right? Or whatever, 4 trades or something. Why not just take one good trade with high probability of winning and risk $200 on that trade? Because the whole reason we trade is to make a full-time income from a part-time job, right? We don't want to be at the charts for 10 hours a day looking for setups, blah, 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 blah. We want to take a move, get on with our day, be done. Less stress, easier, and we can do that. You know, that's what consistency, and that's how you build a big balance. Because trust me, maybe now you're not at this stage, but once you start trading $1,000 plus, you'll see how this quickly changes. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what you see on Instagram. I don't care if you see someone making 10K, 20K. They might be fake, they might not be true, or they're at a different level. But understand that once you're making $1,000, if I told you guys per day you can make $1,000, are you gonna say I want more? Or are you gonna be happy with that? And when you're ready, you're gonna increase that risk, right? What mindset are you gonna have? If I told you I can give you $1,000 a day for just taking one setup, all of you are gonna say yes, that would be great. But what if I told you you can make $10,000 per day, 10,000, all right, big increase, but you can also lose 10,000 a day, and you have to, instead of being at the chart for 2 hours, you have to be at the chart for 4 to 8 hours, right? And maybe you're up 2,000 in the day, you're up $2,000, and then you take 2 losses, now you're down to 0, so you've lost income. instead of just focusing on one trade and focusing on just making consistent profit like that, you know? My suggestion is follow trend and focus on just taking no more than 3 trades a day and watch how much money you make. I can not guarantee, nothing is guaranteed in life, but I can be pretty sure that if you just focus on following trend, following bias, and sticking to a few trades per day, right, 3 trades max, you'll see that your profitability, your win rate will go up drastically. Hey man, yeah, that's a good question, Osama. If this is the case, if the case is that you're less than 1-to-1, it's okay because the win rate of this strategy is a high win rate. So you're going to win more than you lose once you learn the strategy better. So it's okay not always to have 1-to-1. If you want to have always 1-to-2, then take less trades, but only take the trades that have 1-to-2. That's the what you have to give up. You have to give up being able to take a trade in order to get more profit in one trade, if that's what you're comfortable with. But I would recommend just take what you can get, you know. You trade. Nice one, Steven. Be happy with 300 a day. That's your goal. Yeah, that's achievable, very achievable. That's a nice goal. I like that you're setting realistic goals. 300 a day is super achievable. Would you ever consider trading for a prop firm in the future? I would never trade a prop firm by itself. I would have my own account, and maybe I would copy onto a prop firm account if I wanted to. But I would not trade for a prop firm, that's for sure. I would always have my own account. It is just much more superior. You don't have rules. You don't have to pass it. Blah, 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 da, da, da. Look at this. 14 seconds for this candle to close. Focus up, guys. Focus up. If this breaks these highs, I think this will be a good opportunity to take a trade here. Breaking these highs. If we can close above here, which looks like we closed above, breaking these highs should be a good opportunity to take a trade. Yeah, I like the way this is made a bottom wick. Yeah, if this flips and breaks the highs, should be good. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at now. Breaking these highs. It was the plan from all morning to try get into this trade. Stop loss is still gonna be all the way down below here. But we have management here. We have management break of this low. So really we only have a 12 pip stop, but I'm just gonna hover stops here to give myself some breathing room. Some breathing room. How can you share a chart without posting a link? You have to post the X code, just the X code. Or post it in the Discord, and I have Discord open. I'll look at it on stream on the Discord. That's the best way, I would say. So my my real buy stop, so you guys can learn, is at 205. That's the gap I've given. We can only BE there? BE where? Where can we BE? $100 is good and improve on that, I agree. First make $10, make $50, work your way up. Yeah, that's the BE, exactly. That's what I'm looking at as well. BE around somewhere around here. Hopefully we can push past it pretty easily. And yeah. Will we get triggered or not? That is the question. What's max TP? Max TP is, for me, I think 500. I'm happy enough to target 500. But max TP, realistically, you can reach 160, 174, 630. But 500 for me is max TP. I'll close before anyways. Do you offer one-to-ones? Yes, there is a form of that. You can check the website. What's my spread? 1 pip. It's 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, 1, fluctuating between that. Yeah. 0.7 now, 0.6 now even. One sec, I need the bathroom. Hopefully, I have buy stops, so I'll be triggered anyways, even if I go to the bathroom, so we'll see. We'll see if I'm triggered while in the bathroom. I can see we are not triggered, which is good, but slightly boring. I have just joined. How is gold? Been explaining gold all morning, but gold is potentially mixed. I wouldn't be buying at resistance. Gold is at very strong resistance. Why not to try to max out prop firms? I feel this would attract more audience, as most don't have enough capital to make decent profits. Yeah, potentially. I mean, I'm happy trading my own account. We will see. And I don't really want to trade a prop firm. I'm happy trading my own account. But we'll see. If people are interested in it, potentially could try something. Come on. This is boring, man. Where do you look for spread? When you have your broker, just go to terminal, and where you have the symbols to choose what pair you want to trade, right click the pair and make sure that spread is selected. You'll see it. Prop firm success, great way of trading high level skill. Yeah, potentially is. Also trading live in front of people every single day is also a great way to demonstrating skill, but we'll see. If maybe I'll just copy trade the account and do something like that. I'll have a look. I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it could be cool, but I'll have a look. It might be nice, something you guys might want to see, so yeah, we'll have a look. Prop firm will go bankrupt. They won't be able to pay $1 million in a month. I don't think they'll give me an account that I can make that much money on. Damn, this is boring. Boring. What am I gonna do with this trade? Am I gonna still leave it open? 4 minutes for this candle to close. Yeah, maybe some crazy shit happens in 4 minutes. Also, in 4 minutes is London Open, so let's see what London Open does. If 4 minutes this can flip and close bullish, man, London Open will give us hopefully some massive fat push here. Hi, please find out a good trade for my first Forex order. Stop messing around. I'm waiting here. Hey man, come on. Better be joking. If you want something exciting, go to the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, let's watch the 1 minute. See what the 1 minute doing. 1 minute's created a range. This 1 minute should close bullish in 8 seconds. Let's rip a buy in 8 seconds here from the bottom of the range. That's our entry on the 1 minute. So if we're looking at the 1 minute, we have the worst entry because we're buying the highs. Again, this 1 hour has to close above here. 2 minutes for it to close above. Come on. Do it. What's the impact of price London opening, NY opening price trend? A lot of volume can come into the market at London Open. So if you're expecting a trade to go in a certain direction, London Open can potentially give you that push that you were expecting the trade to go, which is what you would want, right? Where's my POI? I don't have a POI. Damn. Come on, close above. Give us something here. If this 1 hour does close above, my entry is still the same entry. POI is point of interest. Maybe he's asking point of interest for TP, for stop loss, I don't know. Are you going to take a buy? My buy is already on the screen of where I'm going to take a buy. Where I'm going to take a buy is already on the screen. If you are not concentrating, then you're going to miss the buy. "22 seconds for this 1 hour to close above. Will it bloody close above?" Nope, that did not close above. Deleting my buy stops. So buy stops are deleted. 1 hour close bearish doesn't make sense to be in the trade. I'm gonna delete all my buy stops. So now, I'm gonna delete this buy stop as well. Requesting, thank you very much. Bye bye. What's your thoughts on Trading Geek's content? I don't watch him. I don't watch his content, so I can't give you thoughts. How long have I been trading, bro? 3 years plus. Possibly 3 years and a bit. I have a problem understanding market structure. I would first of all watch this video. Very important, break of structure, so you understand how to know right about market structure. And then market structure here is a video on market structure. So both of your questions are in these two videos here, and this will answer it very heavily. If you want more information on market structure, then definitely check out the full Forex course in there. There's so many resources. All right, let's look at this 5 minute here. This 5 minute closes in 3 minutes. If this 5 minute can close above, maybe there's an entry here. So let's see if this 5 can close above or what. Hello Ari, first time here. Are you live for the London session every day? Yes, we are live from Monday to Friday. When did you become profitable in those 3 years? Profitable after a year and a bit, and then probably consistent after maybe almost 2 years, probably 2 years. All right, let's see what's going on here. A lot of volume in here. I think break of the highs, we could be okay just here, break of the highs. I might add half at break of the highs and then the rest if when we get the close here in 2 minutes. Let's see. What's the difference between profitable and consistent? Profitable means that you can make money when you come to the markets. Consistent means you can make money back to back, month to month. You know, not every week might be a profitable week, but being consistent means that this profitability that you had maybe for 1 month can be replicated to the next month, can be replicated to the next year. Because most of these traders who say, oh, I have this profitable strategy, the strategy was made last month. How can it be profitable if it has not been tested live over a year? You have to test it live over a year. Hey man, what strategy do you use? I use a price action based strategy. And every time this tries to break up, it just doesn't want to, huh? Doesn't want to do it here. Do you take your entries on the 5 minutes? Sometimes. Messy range, man. How to avoid traps? Be patient. Exactly what we're doing today. Everyone, you know how many people lost money today in this? Not waiting for it to be patient. Not once has it touched where we're supposed to enter. Everyone's trying to enter when they see it moving, when they see this candle flip, when they see the 1 hour flip, they're trying to enter. But being patient is avoiding the traps here. $1,000 a week goal for account of 4,800? No, brother, no. Your goal per week on an account of 4,800 should be maybe around $100. $100, $200 max is a realistic goal. Do you read any books? Yes, I do read books. I do read books. You can see them in my reels on the right side of where I sit. All my books are secret books because they don't have covers. See? You don't know what this book is. And how about this book? Don't know what this book is. And this book as well. All top secret books. A goal of 300 a day. How much should I risk and how much should the account be? You can risk like 3-4% of your account max once you become a good trader. And 3% of, 1% of 300 is gonna be $30,000 account. So 2% is 15,000. 3% is around, I would say $5,000 account is okay. $5,000 account, you can get away with 300 a day. But once you become a really good trader and you can trust your strategy and believe in your strategy, then you'll be okay with like doing that on even a $4,000 account. But you need to, you know, be consistent. What are you hiding? The secret stuff, brother. Secret stuff. Special books. What are your thoughts on prop firms? Are they a good option if you don't have large capital yourself? If you are very, very consistent, then prop firms can be a good option. But I would use prop firms to put money into your own account so you can eventually trade your own account. That's what I would use prop firms for. Man, I probably will enter half risk if it breaks these highs, because this has been grabbing liquidity since all morning. We have to at least get a 15 pip push here, at least 15. Is your YouTube videos enough to learn? Yes, it is, but depends the work you put in. The YouTube videos will guide. You have to put in the work to learn and understand and apply. But, you know, it depends on the person. You can fast track the learning working with me directly. But again, that's only for if you want to. But definitely the YouTube's more than enough. I see plenty of steroid users in Dubai, which is surprising since Dubai is so strict. No, bodybuilding, they turn a blind eye for that, you know. Crest, can you ban this guy? This guy is some sort of shiller, Helpy FX. No one cares about your Helpy FX. And this is such a poor way to promote it, man. Such a poor way. You encourage people to Google them and find them. You should find a different way to promote your Helpy FX. Free Forex signals last week. Nothing in life is free. So I wonder what their gimmick is. Let's go have a look at Helpy FX. Helpy FX. Helpy FX Forex signals. Profitable and free Forex signals. Everyone in chat, do not use this. Everyone in chat. Man, they're really pushing to get their marketing, but they're doing the wrong way. They have SEO, right? So you can Google. You know, they have SEO open so you can Google them. I guarantee you at least 5 people from the stream are going to go and join their free Forex signals and lose. And when they join their free Forex signals, then the guy has done his job, right? He's got the viewers that he wanted. So I probably shouldn't have given him the free promo, but you know, it is what it is. Alright guys, I'm gonna call the stream here. GJ's dead. GJ is a barcode. If I scan it, it will take me to the destination screwed. It's not doing anything. If I take a buy, it's gonna be in the same place I've been waiting for all morning. Hasn't happened yet, and I'm gonna wait for it to happen. So until that happens, then there's no trade for me here. We're just going sideways for the last 2 hours. So yeah. You should learn price action, not smart money concepts, in my opinion. That's where I see most success in traders. Most people spend a year, 2 years confusing how to learn smart money concepts. Anyways, guys, have a great weekend, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Video drops on Sunday. Be ready for that video. Very good video. Continuation to last week's video. So definitely have a look at that and enjoy it. And yeah, for you, RA, if you just rewind to the beginning of the stream, go right to the beginning of the stream. I do a full breakdown on gold, so you can have a look at that. And yeah, take care, guys, and hopefully catch you very, very soon. Peace.